Ahoj lidičky, vítám vás. Je mou povinností vás informovat, že toto video je záznam z mého livestreamu. Budu moc rád, když se budete bavit, ale ještě radši, když se stavíte na můj kanál na Twitchi. Odkaz mi obsáte někde nad hlavou, případně pod videem. Takže očekávám na macatý followy, jinak vás bude bolet před koška. Jasný? Tak zatím a čau čau. Hogwarts Legacy. Tak, jdeme pokračovat. Jdeme pokračovat, hele. Potřebuji vydělat prachy. Na ten skurvený záhon. Velký. Takže bych potřeboval splnit nějaký vedlejší úkoly. A dostanu prašula. Co? Tak to jdem zkusit najít, vole. Kamo, no tak. Nebuď piča. A předělej mi to zpátky na můj super habit, vole. Tak. To je fakt jediná věc, která mě jako docela sere, že pokud když vymíte jako, tak to musíte přenastavovat jako debil, protože to prostě nejde dát, vole, etal jsem vzal jako default a nazdar bazar. To je fakt škoda. To bylo dobrý. Kdyby to šlo. To by bylo fakt dobrý. Já umožňuji létání, VTF můžu lítat po hradu. Jste za pičovinu?
Revelio.
Aloha.
Lumos.
Lumos. Zelená místnost, vole, schody. OK.
Revelio.
Čauko, Jakoubku, čauko. Hele.
Lumos.
Co kdo chtěl? Kačka. Hracího a přišla právě že to, že má, vole, samohonící ruku. Cože má? Samohonící ruku. Samomasturbační ruku.
Revelio.
Takže. 1. Pavouk, vole. 9. 4. Tohleto. A tady je 13, 14, 15, 16 a 5 teda, jo. Tady bude krab. Já jsem tak hrozně dobrý.
Revelio.
Já jsem tak hrozně dobrý. Už to dělám úplně automaticky.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
John.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Má samohonící ručku, no, vole. Mě udělal třas v ruce, v levý, a klepe se jí ruka, prostě, vole, z nějakého důvodu. Nevím proč.
Levioso!
To z ní dělá prdel, že, vole, chytí ptáka, buď to automaticky vyhodí, nebo, vole, ho urve.
Accio!
Nic mezi tím.
Revelio!
Ano, tady taky. Takže 4, 5, 6, 0, takže jsou. A tady je 5 a 1, 6. Takže 5, 2, 4, 5, krab.
Revelio!
A tady jde, kurva. A, nemůžu. Takže krabíka tam musíme dát. Já jsem tak hrozně dobrý.
Revelio!
Tak strašně moc dobrý.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo.
Tak.
Revelio. That seems to have done the trick.
Krásných 51, děkuji.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Jo, to jsme dva to přestal překvapovat, kolik tady je píčovin.
Revelio.
Kámo.
Confringo. I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Revelio.
Jo, počkej, tady zpátky takhle, aha. To jenom obejdeš, jo. OK.
Levioso.
Tak.
Revelio. Going to have to get past this.
A nejdřív vybereme dny. Nejdřív vybereme lutíček, protože potřebujeme prachy na ten stůl, vole.
Akio!
Asi jsou na tady jdou, tak nic.
Levioso! Reparo! Levioso! Confringo! Reparo! Revelio! One more to go and I'll make it across. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Confringo! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Revelio.
Давай. Všechno, OK. Tady do novýho ráje. Ty vole, si to tak nechce do práce. Ej, no má fakt jako skrz tu dovolenou. Já se budu fakt znovu opakovat, hej. Já bych si ani nepřál prostě fakt být tam streamer kvůli tomu, že bych vole tím chtěl vydělávat. Ale prostě mohl bych si hrát hry prostě jak bych chtěl, hej, to by byla bomba.
Where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth?
Ty vole, normálně nemusí jít do práce, tak instantně zítra normálně vole vstanu, zapnu si hezký Hogwarts a hraju jako píča. Insta. Vůbec bych se s tím nesral.
I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Revelio.
No se schválit nemusím, že jo? Nemusím, no.
Revelio.
Junk. Ty vole, jsem v prasinkách, vole, no to mi poser. Ne, počkej, hovno. Vybavení. Jasný. Ježiš, to je strašný. Výkepa je horší. Na to nemám level. Tak, jdem do té komnaty nejlepší potřeby, ať identifikujeme ten předmět. Že to můžeme prodat, už by se měly mít prachy na všechny ty číčoviny, co bych potřeboval. Tak, ukaž, vole. OK. No, to už by se na to měli mít, hele, si myslím. Takže do prasinek. Já jsem mohl vlastně rovnou doběhnout k tomu šulovi, který ho potřebuji, vole. Na ten. Čekej, vole. To bude ono. Bez toho ono.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. A pleasure doing business with you.
Tak.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Tak koupím to s těma 5, vole.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Zbytečný, teďka. Ale docela zbytečný, jako se si teď komprcet. Kupovat zbytečně 3, vole, když můžeš potom koupit rovnou 5, vole. To je volně. Takže, takhle. Tady, vole. Vědecký květináč s velkým květináčem. Já potřebuji žabník, že jo? Určitě žabník. Protože já potřebuji žabník. Mandragoru, vole. Se podíváme, že by si koupil Mandragoru, protože Mandragoru budeme potřebovat taky, vole. Jedno semínko Mandragory.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Aha, ty prodáváš semínko Mandragory, jo? Ty suně. To je sráč.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
No, nemáš zásoby na police, jsi úplně k hovnu, kámo. Fuck. Jsi docela jako k hovnu, kámo.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them. Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant. Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Ah, 6 bomba. Tak, co dáme dál, hele. Určitě říká čauko, šárinko, čauko, čauko. Ulešarís. Jak se máme?
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Ještě nemáme taky
I
dobrá,
thought it was
mluví
on
o hodně
too.
později.
But then we
Fakt
took
jako
the
o
roast
hodně
beef to
později.
Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt.
Ještě
And
má
you
10
met the
levelů.
Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this
Bez začít tohle
Jackdaw
Harryho
get the
Pottera.
pages from the book?
Evidently.
Lol. Do prdele, ty vole.
And Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Hezký. Takových světílek.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Tak co, vyklube se z Figa
I
sráč,
know
nebo ne?
that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Co, vyklube se z Figa sráč, vole. Nebo ne? Já musím říkat, že se vlastně všechno procne. 16 metrů. Myslíš, že se si vyklube sráč? Uvidíme, no. Pičo, to už traka. Tak uvidíme, no.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
Hej, to je úplně hrozně sere, vole, to. Něco tě naučím, ale předtím udělám nějaký píčoviny. To mě úplně mrdá. Takhle, kámo. Bože, už máme koště. Já jsem zvědavý, no, jestli z Fika se stane nějaký, jako, vole, psycho už nebo ne, vole. To nám ukáže jenom čas. Kde jsou tady ty body? Jo, tam je hnedka jeden u toho. To je pohoda.
Intriguing pace.
Revelio.
Tady není něco? Není tu ani... Je tu. Jde divky.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's
Nebo
go.
do nich naběhneme a rozmodáme dohovan.
No, it
Revelio.
isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at 3. I was only young.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Já mám Petrificus Totalus, kámo. Jo, mám?
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
OK.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. I know I learned something that time.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Who's there?
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
OK.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. You explain the stench. Not quite.
Confringo.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic
Vyřešeno?
towards wizard kind. But this
Revelio.
is different somehow. glad
Tohle
that's
tady.
over. Let's head inside.
Bednička. Davaj, davaj, davaj,
How
davaj.
on earth could they have known about this place?
Tady je lutíček ještě.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant
Všechno?
about this place.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. Revelio. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Nějaký starý šulen.
Welcome
Revelio.
to Sambakar's tower.
Peníze, peníze. Ne?
Hello,
Ah,
Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Tady má to babi.
Revelio.
Rebeliu. Dáme na první zkoušku, chlapci. První zkouška. Je tu tady. Tak co dáme teda první pokus, nebo to posrem?
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Dáme teda first try, nebo to pojebem? Co?
Impressive. That must have done something.
Pojebeš?
Let's have a look around.
Jsem rád, že mi věříš. Já si rozhodně věřím. Jsem vyvolený. Jsem důležitější než Harry Potter. Henry Proper je důležitější než Harry Potter. To je zcela jasné. To nemusí nikdo ani pochybovat.
Revelio.
Není žádný loot, vole, tak ten udá. Je to loot, hele.
More
Aspoň, co?
traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Modify tady, no.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Confringo! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Tak, jste ve knihovna.
Revelio! These look familiar. Accio!
Tak. Další braník, jo.
Accio!
Ne. Tak.
More statues. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Amatéři.
Not making this easy on me.
Fuck.
Accio!
Tak. Tak přeskočíme.
Accio! What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Kámo, tohle mě se dá, ale.
Accio! Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Jo, takhle. Už to chápu.
Accio! So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Co takhle? Co? Tak. Dobrý.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Je otravná podlaha.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Jednoho.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Už se zlepšil. Za chvíli budu silnější než Voldemort. Teda cože? Já nebudu nikdy jako Voldemort, samozřejmě. Nikdy nebudu jako Voldemort, to je jasně. Přece. Ty pičo.
Accio!
Ta nevyskočená, kdybych se opíchal, jako. A tam nevyskočím.
Accio!
Přemýšlím, čemu mi to pomůže, vola. Beberu si truhlu. Ha!
Accio!
Ne. Kámo. Tak. A nebebi. Bez, do piči. Kámo, tak jsi čurák! To je debil.
Accio. Revelio.
Mě to trošku děsí, že jste mi dali jen tak free, vole, dva health potion, ne? A dalších 5? To mě vážně děsí.
Don't like the look of this.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
To bylo všechno? Ne. Co prosím?
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo,
Expelliarmus.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Mě to trefilo přesto?
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Ty píčo.
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus.
Uskápte píču si. Vymedanče. Tak, dobrý.
What a relief.
Vypadá to, že máme hotovo?
Revelio. Another pensive.
Tady jako jenom jedna bedna. Tak to je trapný, jako. Fakt to jako není nic víc, jo. Tak to je bídný. Tak to je bídný. Každopádně tahle story už by měla být pro všechny kole stejná, ne? Jestli se nepletu. Tohle už by mělo být pro všechny kole stejný, ne?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
Z té holky se vyklube nějaký sráč, jo.
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
Ano?
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
Oh.
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
No, tu magii jest neudělaná.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio.
Pak to nic víc není, jo.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then.
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance. if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Okay. Začala mě horší bolet hlava, vole. Začíná mi padat únava. Ty vole, takových zpráv. Tady naše vyvolená. Kočko. Jsem tu, OK. Naše vyvolená, ano, lásko. Šestečka je skvělá. Takže. Jdeme do komnaty nejvyšší potřeby.
I should ask Sirona at the...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling up...
Ty vole, ty už těma úkolama do prdele! Čudáci, vole, proč to neučíte rovnou, vole? Sráči. Jste kurvy. Aloha se naučíme. Naučí se repulzo. Takže získej a použij lektvara soustředění. Je to, že ho nemám? TF. Jo, počkej, aha. Takže Edoru a Maximál. Edorus. A Maximál. Je to je kámen. Kámen zde. A ještě tenhle ten soustředění vypijem a máme to už hotový. Tak, super.
Excellent.
Ty vole, jako nebudu lhát, hoši, ty vole. No mě padá únava jak čurák, takže já přemýšlím, že se na to normálně dneska vysedu. Budu si dát sprchu a půjdu spát, ty vole, jako. Fakt začala bolet hlava doma, jak se spalo, vole, krátce. Je to fakt tak asi uděláme, no. Je to dobrý znamení, že jsem unavený.